Girls, be careful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cross the street safely. Cross it safely.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jesse C TV. I'd like to start by saying I'm going to take a different approach to this video, given the recent tragic incident that happened here in downtown McAllen the weekend of April the 12th. As some of you on social media know, an unfortunate accident involving a man that was crossing the street who was fatally injured by a vehicle took place on April 13th. I'm here on Bicentennial near Beaumont Avenue to ask people what they believe the city of McAllen could do to increase and implement more pedestrian safety. How did you feel when you were crossing the street? I noticed you were very cautious.
Yeah, there was a pretty horrible accident, so we're just trying to be more careful. You have to be like super cautious when you pass this area, especially this area, because people are driving drunk, they don't care.
So this is Bicentennial, and in your opinion, is this a safe area?
No. It's
No?
not. Honestly, it's not. No, because there's been accidents before, so they do probably need to do something about it.
What can the city do to make this area safer?
Stop having so many cops on that side. Probably have some like around here.
Let's just get trolleys and just help each other out, you know?
Let's get trolleys, yeah.
Okay.
You know?
That's definitely a different answer. The general consensus has just been better lighting.
Honestly, better lighting, yeah. Be responsible.
There is a bunch of crazy drivers that don't give a crap, so it's
Like-
not only about the people crossing the street.
You have to be careful on your own.
Protect yourself.
Yeah, you don't know people out here. They don't care. They don't slow down. So you have to be very aware. So be very careful. If you have drunk friends, guide them home. If there's, like a more sober one, walk with them. Just be really cautious about passing the speed because it's getting real serious.
Well, girls, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
very
That's
much.
good.
Thank
That's
you.
good. You guys are doing that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Pedestrian, bitch. You see me walking, fucking front.
Exactly.
Exactly, right?
Exactly. Right now, when you were crossing the street, how did you feel, ma'am?
I was scared, I'm gonna tell you something. My
Yes.
sister died because someone hit her in the street. And I was
Sorry to hear
really
that.
confident. It's only because it's a law. A person's walking past by, stop, bro.
Pedestrians first.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, thank you for putting awareness
I
because
appreciate that.
my sister died like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry about that. Be careful when you cross the street.
Exactly.
right.
Look both ways.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Well, you were running right now. Why were you running?
Because it's scary walking these streets at night. People may be drunk.
What could the city do to make this street safer?
Obviously, there's no cops taking care of the streets.
So maybe increase the police presence.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cross the street safely, okay? Be safe. When you cross the street here, how do you feel?
I feel like you should just always try to make sure you look around. There's a lot of traffic here. You gotta be mindful of your surroundings, basically.
Okay. In your opinion, is this area a little too dark?
Oh yeah, I mean, just looking around right now. I mean, we need some light right now.
What could the city do to make this street safer?
Maybe put up some streetlights. I mean, yeah, this is like the most populated part of downtown. Everybody parks over here, so
That's
some
true.
lights is common sense.
How was that crossing the street for you? How was it tonight?
Well, as you can see, someone almost hit me because they didn't follow the stop sign, right? But to be honest, I feel it's not really that much of drunk people. It's like a mixture of people who want to show off, They just hit the gas. They don't care. They're just trying to make a show for other people out here walking around, you get me?
So people that want to stun on their vehicles and joyride.
Yeah.
Okay,
basically.
so it's not always whether someone's intoxicated or not. Sometimes people just want to joyride and play around here.
Yeah, they think it's a joke and they think it's fun and games and people out here walking, trying to get home safe.
What can we do to maybe prevent that or make this place safer?
To be honest, I feel like we need more cops out here in this area right here. Because as you can see, there's a bunch of vehicles down here that park. You get me?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for
Sure.
your time.
Take care.
Do you normally cross the street?
I don't, but when I do, I'm very careful because after the clubs, people tend not to be careful and they just drive all I guess we don't exist. It's really good to be careful because after the clubs, everyone's drunk and accidents can happen, so that's why you
So
gotta
you were
watch.
a little extra cautious tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm very cautious when I'm across the street. I always look both sides 3 times before I cross the street.
Do you think Bicentennial here is safe for crossing, generally?
Generally, at this time, it's not safe because you never know. A guy can be drunk and he can be on the wheel. He can just hit you, he won't even be careful. He won't even see you coming. But during the day, it's pretty safe. People are sober. But right now, during this time, ain't nobody safe.
So last question. In your opinion, what could the city do to make this place safer? This street in particular safer?
I mean, what I've seen is have some security guards cross the people over, put a stop sign, stop, walk them over. Just have a security guard with the stop sign. That's what they do in the schools.
How about brighter lights?
Brighter lights.
Brighter lights.
Anything that can help the people here in general, it's safe.
All right. Well, sir, I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. And how do you generally feel when you cross Bicentennial?
Always wary, so I always try to, be like an avid walker. A lot of us park on this side because there's not a lot of parking on the side where a lot of clubs are. So I feel like if police at least had somebody that was, how schools have people
Crossing
watching.
guards?
Yeah.
So more police presence,
Right.
acting as cross guards.
Right. I feel like we should have somebody monitoring the vehicles that are coming through. People aren't paying attention, especially in this area. Like, people are drinking. A lot of people are still not used to Uber. They're still not used to Lyft. And so if people were walking here and we had a crossing guard, that'd be amazing because it would keep a lot of us safe.
I'm Jesse. Thank you
Nice
very
to
much
meet
for
you,
your time.
Jesse.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
What do you think the city can implement to make downtown safer?
First and foremost, I think lighting is a big issue. I think lighted crosswalks across busy avenues would help out a lot. We do need safer ways to get across the street. I also think a higher presence of police would help, especially on the off streets. They do a really good job of taking care of 17th Street proper, but there's only so many cops to go around. And even though there is a big presence, I think there should be more.
Do you always feel safe when you cross here on Bicentennial?
Not really, dude.
Really?
You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, man, people are coming and going, no matter what time it is. Even now, you know what I mean? It's like people are getting out of work because they work here, or this guy's trying to run. You know what I mean? He's wary about what's going on. I mean, people can rev it. People, you never know, man. They might fall asleep on the wheel. They might just do whatever they can, or try to fight it.
What could the city do, in your opinion, to make this place safer?
Just having someone here between the times of people getting out and a little later than that.
So, like, increased police presence?
Of course.
What about lighting?
Lighting?
How about lighting? Because if we take a look over there, you'll notice there's actually 2 lights in there, but they're not working. And over there, unfortunately, is where that happened, and it's actually dark. Is the lighting adequate enough for you?
Not really. When it comes down to it, actually another street post or actually just fixing the lights. That would actually sufficiently help out with people who are walking by who are wearing dark clothes. You know what I mean? That way they're aware of oh wait, there's someone right there. I should slow down. They should have someone here, or they should fix the lights.
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope this serves just to bring awareness to this issue. As some people mentioned, this isn't the first incident here, and unfortunately, we just had another one. And I'd like to touch on that. I'd like to say that although the victim and I were not very close, we did exchange words a couple of times, and I remember him as always being a cool, generous person who did think of others. So, to the family of Marco Ortiz, my condolences, and I pray for your strength during this time of temporary loss, because I do believe we all will see each other again one day. Marco, rest in peace. I will remember you the way other people, I'm sure, will remember you, as a cool person who was generous and thought about others, and who committed one final brave and selfless act when you push someone else out of harm's way. Guys, be careful when crossing the street. And if you'd like to reach out to your city officials, I'm going to put the phone numbers right here. Reach out to them, voice your concerns and your opinions, and let them know what you would like implemented to increase more safety downtown McAllen. Until then, guys, please be safe.